Honey, I hate to do this, but I've got to go out with my colleagues tonight, so I'm leaving everything at home to you. Don't worry about making dinner, and just don't wait for me.
Another bar hopping? You've been going out a lot lately. It'd be nice if you could care about us a little more too.
Are you really saying that to me when I'm the one working outside? Come on. It's only natural that you handle everything at home. We're living off my income, so you don't get to complain about that stuff.
But isn't marriage about helping each other? I just think it'd be helpful if you could lend a hand at home every now and then.
What are you talking about? Me helping around the house? If that's what you want, then start earning more yourself. You're completely dependent on me, yet you're quick to complain.
Dependent? I'm doing everything to give you a nice home.
That's your job. Why do you think you deserve any gratitude for it? The only reason we can live like this is because I'm earning outside. You're a stay-at-home mom, so just handle things there without complaints.
But I have my limits managing everything on my own. You're part of the family too, so if you could...
Family, huh? I don't need any of that. To me, home is just a place to sleep. As long as there's food when I need it and clean laundry, that's enough. If you can't handle it, why don't you hire a maid? I'll cover the cost.
You don't have to say it like that.
What? Still got something to complain about? Don't make a fuss just because I'm going out. You have no idea what my job demands, sitting around at home all day.
Sitting around? I'm taking care of the house and our son, always working here.
Oh, really? So you think it's just as hard as what I do? Oh, give me a break. I commute every day, put up with a lousy boss, and bring my paycheck home. No one asked you to bring home a paycheck. Honestly, it'll only make more work for me, so just keep that to yourself.
I can't believe you see things that way.
Look, even I need a break sometimes. Stop nagging me over something as simple as going out drinking. You don't get it, but it's how I unwind after a tough day. Got it? Not that I expect you to understand. Stay-at-home wives like you could never imagine that world.
But again, it'd really help if you could think about us a bit too.
I already told you, didn't I? No matter how much you do at home, what I do outside is harder. The least you could do is show some gratitude. Just focus on managing what you need to do there without overthinking things. And know that it's because of me that we're able to live this life.
Honey, are you still at your parents' place? I'm worried it might be too much for them if you stay too long. Maybe it's time to come back home. Your brother's funeral is over. I understand that you're concerned about your parents and the widow. Of course, you want to share the sorrow with them, and I know you're grieving the loss. But as time passes, we still have to face the reality of returning to our lives. I'm here waiting and worried about my family too, especially my mom's health. I know it's hard for you to find closure, but we have responsibilities, including work. I'll support you as best I can.
In the end, you chose to go back ASAP, you know? You're basically telling me to carry this grief alone. Maybe it doesn't matter to you how much Eric meant to me, but I feel like I had to say goodbye to a very important part of my life all alone. Even if your family is going through a lot, couldn't you have stayed and been here with me?
That's not fair, is it? You knew my mom's surgery date was set, and I couldn't avoid it. I struggled with the decision too, but I don't have other family members to take care of her, so I had to be there. The hospital needed someone to handle the post-surgery procedures. I came back as quickly as I could after telling you in advance.
Enough! I'm tired of your excuses. I've already made up my mind. Now I'm letting you know.
What? Jumping to conclusions? What are you even talking about?
I'm going to marry my late brother's widow.
Excuse me? You mean Heather?
I only had one brother, remember? Of course it's Heather.
What? I'm confused.
Yeah, so that means divorce for us. Polygamy is illegal after all. You can leave, but leave the money behind.
Money? What are you talking about? You're talking about divorce as if it's settled, but nothing's been officially decided yet. Just bringing this on me is pretty shocking.
I'm talking about dividing our assets. It's not a matter of who's at fault. We can just split everything down the middle and go our separate ways. It's fairer to handle it like this, don't you think? I've already calculated everything, so there won't be any arguments. I have $6,800 in my account, and you should have about 60 grand, right? Plus, we have 15 grand in the joint account we set up after marriage, making a total of about 82 grand. So we'll each get 41,000. Simple enough, right?
Wait, did you look at my bank account without asking?
It wasn't like you were hiding it, I just checked briefly. If you're open-minded, this whole discussion would go smoothly, don't you think? And hey, I feel a bit bad. I'm getting the better deal here, financially.
Are you seriously saying all this? Or is this some kind of joke? This is so bold and out of line. I can't even believe it.
Well, I'm serious. Do I look like the kind of guy who would joke about something this important? This kind of thing needs to be done seriously.
Uh-huh. I'm amazed. You say this whole discussion, but exactly who's discussing with whom? Because it sounds like you just decided everything by yourself without telling me. It's funny, actually, like you're completely clueless about how it works. I'm struggling not to laugh.
What are you talking about? There's nothing weird about what I'm saying. I'm moving forward with this seriously. You're the one acting weird.
There are plenty of sites and articles explaining how to handle these things. Are you telling me that phone in your hand can't even look that up?
Really? I honestly had no idea there was even a law about this. I didn't expect my plan to fall apart. It's pretty surprising, actually.
By the way, have you told Heather about all this? Have you explained to her that you're planning to marry her, or are you just pushing ahead without her knowing?
Well, I haven't exactly told her yet, but as the eldest son's wife, isn't it expected for her to stay in the family? My mom also said that just letting her know afterward would be enough. So I didn't think it was necessary to check with her on every detail.
Oh my god. That's insane. Moving forward without even asking her opinion? Are you seriously going to push a marriage on her without her being on board? That makes absolutely no sense.
Forget it. Anyway, I've already decided on the divorce, so let's get this process started. I'll serve you with divorce papers, so just sign them, and we'll be done in no time.
Wait, what?
And about the money, we can talk about that separately, but for now, let's leave it at that, okay? I'm about to commit to my future as Heather's husband, so don't get in the way.
Hold on. Are you saying you're trying to create a fait accompli here? That's way too forceful.
It's already decided that we're going to be husband and wife, so there shouldn't be any issue. Better to get this done sooner rather than later. Even my parents told me to take care of it by the end of today.
Hi there. Can I give you a call? Are you busy right now?
Oh, Millie, is something wrong? Thanks for coming to the funeral the other day. I'm really grateful. It must have been a lot for you to handle on such short notice. Just thinking about that day still pains me, but having you there was a comfort.
Where are you? Tell me now.
Me? My son's been a bit fussy, so we stepped out for a stroll to get fresh air. I thought a little walk might help calm him down.
Do you have your valuables with you?
I brought a few things, but I still have things at the in-laws' place. I have the essentials with me. Of course, including my valuables. Even though it's my in-laws' house, I don't like leaving them there. But is there a problem?
And don't worry about your other things. Just try to go as far away as you can. Now.
Go far away? What's going on? I mean, not only mine, but my son's things are there, so if it's not that urgent, I might want to go back. I'm supposed to stay there tonight, so there's really no hurry to go back to my place. Can you please tell me what's happening?
You can leave those things behind. Just get yourself and your son out of there now. Don't go back to the in-laws' house. I'll explain everything afterward.
Wait, what's going on? I thought you were always calm and composed. I was planning to stay over with them tonight. I'm sure we'll be fine. Besides, this is really sudden. What exactly is the issue?
Actually, Tim is thinking about divorcing me, but the reason is beyond belief. He's planning to marry you.
Excuse me? Are you serious? Are you telling me that's the situation waiting for me if I go back? Oh, I can't believe it. Are you sure this isn't a misunderstanding or some kind of joke?
I'm afraid not. He's planning to make things irreversible, and there's a high chance that his parents are in on it too. In other words, you probably don't have any allies at the in-laws' house. If you go back, there's a real risk that they'll push things forward against your wishes.
Oh my god. I can't even process this. The idea that they'd go this far is so overwhelming. I feel completely lost.
I mean, anyone would. I'm sorry to spring this on you and make you uncomfortable, but this really is an emergency. I just took screenshots of my chat with Tim, so please take a look at those first. That should help you understand the situation.
All right, give me a moment. I'll go through them and get back to you. Millie, I want to share my feelings after reading this. Is it alright if I just let my honest feelings out? I really need to.
Sure.
How vulgar. Really? I didn't expect it to be this bad. Eric mentioned a few things about his family, but I never imagined they'd be this ignorant, rude, and lacking in decency.
Oh, I don't blame you for feeling that way.
I'm disgusted. After high school, Eric moved away from his family, and for the next 13 years, he only returned for special occasions. Now I understand perfectly why he avoided them for so long. I never expected to be this extreme, though.
I see.
As you suggested, I'm heading back home now. I'm actually already in a taxi on the way there. I'm so glad you reached out to me in time.
I'm truly relieved you're safe. I was freaking out.
It's all thanks to you. I really appreciate it.
I just hope they'll let you go now.
Well, I think that shouldn't be an issue. It's obvious why they want to force a marriage. They just don't want to lose my son. And of course, there's my income from my position as an executive at my father's company, which they're also fixated on. Not to mention, they're eyeing the inheritance and insurance Eric left for us.
Oh, geez. I've heard they've been in business for generations, but apparently they've been struggling recently and have fallen behind the times, running at a loss. It seems they're desperate to keep the bloodline going, and are very traditional about keeping the family business within the family. That's probably why they're pushing so hard to keep you and your son.
Oh dear, I didn't realize they were so obsessed with the bloodline, but assuming my assets will bail them out? That's outrageous. Sure, Eric's inheritance and insurance are substantial, but that's for my son's future, not to cover their financial troubles. As for their insistence on keeping their business within the family, neither my son nor I have any intention of being involved, so they're not going to get any help from us there.
Wait, are you saying you're planning to cut ties with them completely? Will you talk to them about it once you're back home?
Yeah, I'll explain the situation to my parents too. I need to really sort things out in my head. Oh, I'm almost home. I'll call you once I'm inside, and it'd be helpful if you could listen in on the conversation with my parents.
Sure thing. I'll wait for your call. And by the way, I'm planning to go through with a divorce. Actually, I've been preparing for it quietly for a while now, working things out behind the scenes.
Oh, really? That must have been difficult. Even when you know what kind of person Tim is, it still takes courage to take action.
He said he'll serve me with divorce papers, so I'm looking for a good attorney right now. I'm determined to fight.
All right, keep me posted. I'll make my stance clear to the in-laws as well.
Of course, I'll let you know.
Also, it might be a good idea to strengthen your home security. There's a chance he might push for reconciliation and do something crazy, so it's best to be thorough.
Right. I'll take care of that too. Thank you, Heather.
Hey, this is an emergency. You know something, don't you? Don't even think about hiding anything from me.
Oh, Tim. What's wrong?
Give me Heather's contact information.
Excuse me?
I know you exchanged contact details with her. Hurry up and tell me.
You were so set on marrying her, yet you don't even know how to contact her?
Oh, well.
Wait, do you really not know how to reach her?
That's not my fault. I just assumed Mom knew, so I didn't bother asking. But it turns out she only had Eric's number, and any messages for Heather went through him. I only found that out after she disappeared. And now her dad stormed into our house furious. He took the things she left behind and dropped a huge bombshell.
Ah, yes, that. 5 years into their marriage, Eric and Heather found out they were both infertile, and now you and your mom learned for the first time that their 2-year-old son, whom you thought was their biological child, was actually adopted. You didn't know because you rarely saw them outside of formal events, right?
You knew that?
I only found out after she left. I didn't know anything until then.
Just give me her contact info already.
I can't just hand over someone's personal information.
What are you talking about? She's our sister-in-law. At least for now, she's still part of the family.
Actually, I've already filed for a divorce.
Already?
Well, this is getting interesting, isn't it?
Ugh.
Honestly, you just lost your brother, and instead of showing any decency, you tried to treat his grieving widow like prey. I couldn't accept that level of shamelessness and lack of integrity, so I decided I wanted out as fast as possible. I found an attorney and went to see her the next day. You should be getting your copy of the divorce papers soon. I want this to be over quickly so I can reclaim my life.
That's invalid. I won't agree to it, and I have my reasons to.
Why would it be invalid? I filed it properly, so why are you so desperate?
About Heather's child. Our family concluded he's unsuitable as our heir, so naturally I'm the one who should take over as successor. And as my wife, it's your duty to give birth to a son.
Look, that's not gonna happen. I don't need to worry about your succession plans anymore. If keeping the bloodline is so important, find someone else and start over on your own. Just leave me out of it.
But finding a new wife isn't exactly easy, you know. It would be much simpler if you just fulfill your role.
Oh, don't worry. My attorney will be in touch with you soon, so you can discuss all the details then.
What do you mean?
I have all the evidence of your infidelity, so now it's just a matter of following the legal process.
Hold on. Things with Heather ended before it got serious, so that shouldn't be an issue, right?
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm fully aware of your affair with your ex-girlfriend from the school reunion, which started half a year ago. So don't worry on that front.
Holy crap. I didn't think you knew about that too.
I had already started investigating, but Eric's sudden passing delayed things a bit. I knew everything from the beginning. So please discuss all of this with my attorney moving forward.
What?
Yes, everything from here on out is in her hands. Don't contact me again.
Wait, Millie.
No, bye.
Millie. Millie, it's me. Of course you know who this is, right? I've decided to live true to my feelings. Let's get back together.
Ugh, are you serious? Is this really you, Tim?
Yep, it's me. It's been 2 years. How have you been? I've really missed you.
Oh, so you changed your number. I'd blocked you and finally had some peace. I didn't think you'd contact me again.
Oh, don't be shy. Blocking me over something in the past is a bit harsh, don't you think? Our relationship wasn't so shallow, was it? I know it's sudden, but I really want to see you again.
Ugh, ew. Could you not say such absurd things? Our relationship is in the past and I'm not interested in reconnecting.
Oh, come on, don't be so cold. I actually heard a little rumor. You started dating again, right? Is that a subtle hint to get my attention? Like, maybe you want to give us another shot?
Jeez, who told you that? You're the only one jumping to such a ridiculous conclusion.
Oh, come on, I know what's up. I'm waiting right now in the empty lot near your parents' house. Why don't you come out and we can pledge our love again? I'm serious about this, truly. Come outside and meet me.
Too bad for you, but I actually finished dating about 6 months ago and already got married, so I'm not exactly available. I have 0 lingering feelings for you.
What did you say?
By the way, that scandal from 2 years ago about the younger brother tried to force himself to inherit the widow's assets after the eldest son's death, it spread around town pretty fast, didn't it? I heard it destroyed your family's reputation, tanked the business, and led to its shutdown.
Well, there were a few complications. No need to rub salt in the wound.
Oh, and just so you know, I heard there's been some disheveled guy hanging around my parents' neighborhood for the past week. That wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Well... Actually, yeah, I have my reasons.
What reasons?
Truth is, I'm struggling to even pay my phone bill right now. And I'm 4 months behind on rent, about to get kicked out of my apartment. So, could you maybe help me out?
Are you seriously asking me for help? I'm honestly speechless that you'd come back into my life like this just to ask for a handout.
But I really don't have anything left. You know how it is, right? The family business is gone, I can't find work. I'm begging you, just for old time's sake.
Old time's sake? Have you already forgotten what you did to me? And as I've told you again and again, I've started a new life. I have no obligation to help you.
But I thought you wouldn't abandon me.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You're in this situation because of your own choices. I'm no longer responsible for you, and whatever happens to you isn't my concern.
Millie!
Tim's messages completely stopped, and I was wondering what happened. But the reason was pretty simple. He just wouldn't pay his phone bill and lost his way to contact me. Given his self-centered nature, his current hardship is entirely of his own making. I even heard that people around him have given up on him, and he's now known as the local nuisance. The last updates I heard about him were sightings of him sleeping in a parking lot or washing himself in a gas station toilet. His old pride and vanity are nowhere to be seen. I've also heard he's been complaining that no one helps him, but considering the trouble he caused others, it's no surprise he's facing this alone. Word has it he's now scavenging the clearance section at supermarkets in the evenings just to get by. The thought of him, of all people, living off discounted food is something that would shock anyone who used to know him. Seeing the outcome of his constant condescension toward others honestly brings a sense of relief. As for me, I'm raising a new family surrounded by love and care. I'm determined to work together with my husband to make sure I never lose this happiness.